Can we make penalty kicks in soccer a little more fair? I think we can. Hi, thanks for watching. Today, I want to talk about penalty kicks because it's World Cup. We just finished the knockout round, the first round of the knockout round, and there were 8 games, and 3 of those games ended in penalty kicks. And there's a little problem with that. Now, currently, the way that it works in penalty kicks, as at the end of the game, after they've gone through extra time, if the teams are tied, they will have a penalty shootout with penalty kicks, and they alternate one team, then the second team, the first team, then the second team, through 10 kickers, 5 on each side. The problem with this is the order of the kicks is determined by a coin flip. And looking at past results, historical results, we see that about 60% of the time, the team that gets to kick first wins the game. That's a pretty significant difference. We would expect it to be about 50-50 if it were totally fair. But it is significant, whether it's a psychological thing or not, that comes down to kicking first or kicking second. And it's really unfair to have a game end that way if 60% of the time the team that wins the coin flip wins the game. And so I'm going to propose 2 changes that can be made, not for this World Cup, but for the future, that will make penalty kicks more fair. I was just reading a study done last month, 2018 June, by Laszlo Zato from Cornell University, and it's titled A Fairer Penalty Shootout Design in Soccer. Now, in this study, he looks at different methods for deciding which team shoots first, and in the end, he makes some recommendations. And through his analysis, it shows that the alternating rule takes away almost all of the difference between who goes first, who goes second. So the alternating rule would be whoever wins the toss would go first. So Team A, then Team B. And then the second round, it would be Team B, then Team A. In the third round, Team A, then Team B. Likewise, it's very similar to the final round of tennis. If you're tied 6-6, then one player goes, and then the other player serves 2 times, and then the first player serves 2 times. And so this is a very similar method to what they do in tennis. In this study, he makes a recommendation for an alternating catch-up rule, but having read it a number of times, I still am not sure exactly how it works. And the problem is that it's a little bit too complicated. It's too complicated for me, and it's probably too complicated for most people. I think that when you're coming up with a rule like this, for sports fans, it needs to be very, very simple. And I think that the alternating rule, A, B, B, A, B, B, A, is a very simple method that everyone can follow. Plus, it's named after a Swedish super band, so it's got that. But by doing this, the coin flip would still have an impact on the results of the game, because one team would have 3 shots that they would go first, and the other team would have 2 shots that would go first in each round. Now, I have come up with a second suggestion on how to do away with the coin flip and do something different. Now, back in college, when I played darts, we would decide who was going to shoot first in a round. We would diddle for the middle, is what it was called. And each player would throw a dart, and whoever was closest to the bullseye got to choose whether they went first or second. We could do the exact same thing in soccer and eliminate the coin flip altogether. We have a bullseye in soccer. It's where the game starts, in the very center of the field. In fact, it is marked inside a big circle. Both teams could have a kicker that would kick from the goal box, where you would kick a goal kick, and whichever ball was closest to the center would get to choose to go first. I think implementing both of these rules would make it so that it would really eliminate the unfair advantage that someone would win off of a coin flip. Also, doing the diddle for the middle kick at the beginning of the shootout would be exciting for everyone in the stands to watch. It would be a lot more exciting than a coin flip, which no one can see, frankly. I think these are two very easy rules that could be implemented that would make the end of games a lot more fair and a lot more exciting. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Peace. You can help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by clicking the like button and subscribing. Thanks.